Good morning. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 157 South Poinsettia Place, and I'm here to perform a sewer inspection of the main sewer line. The main sewer line is defined as the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the line that are interior to or underneath the structure. Today's video examination does not focus on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up to our office. Alright, so I've started today's inspection from a main sewer line cleanout located on the left side of the property here in the driveway. We've pushed 98 feet out to the connection point to public sewer. So I'll be coming from public sewer back up to this cleanout point, and I'll be commenting along the way. So here what we're looking at is about 10 feet underground. We're in a section of vitrified clay piping. This is the connection point to the public sewer. Vitrified clay is a pretty common material for main sewer lines. It has a long service life expectancy. However, it is prone to cracking and damage due to seismic activity. It also has a tendency to allow roots in at the joint areas. Now this section here of the vitrified clay piping looks to be in good condition. I don't see any breaks or any cracking here, which is good. I also don't see any roots coming in. I'm not sure the last time that this line was cleaned, either snaking or hydrojetting, but this lateral portion looks to be in good condition. Now here at about 95, 94 feet, so a couple feet off of that connection point to public sewer, we have a section, a fairly long section, about 20, 30 feet of concrete pipe. Now concrete is similar to clay in that it does have a long service life expectancy. It is a little bit more fragile though, like the clay has a tendency to sometimes break or crack. Didn't see much in the way of any breaking or any cracking there under this portion of the street. Couple sections with some minor cracking, fairly typical, but nothing too alarming there. Didn't see much in the way of roots here either, which is a good sign. Basically, we're still running under the street here. We're at a depth of about 8 feet. We're going to be coming up on, I believe it's right there. Yeah, so you can see there's some minor cracking at that joint area running along the bottom, but hasn't gone all the way through, and it's fairly typical. You can see again a little bit right there, but and we're going to be coming to a material conversion here pretty shortly. It looks like we're right about there. Yeah. Okay, good. So right about 71 feet, we're going from this 6-inch diameter concrete pipe into a 4-inch, which is now probably more about like 3 inches, cast iron pipe. Now cast iron is a material that typically has a service life between 60 to 80 years. This pipe appears to be original to the structure, which would make it closer to about 80 or 90. Now, when we are looking at a cast iron pipe, there's a couple things that we're looking for in the sense of when it starts to degrade or wear away. The first thing that you're going to start to notice is that the bottom of the pipe will start to flatten off. We have that a little bit here, and then you have the bottom of the pipe will start to channel out. So you can see there you got that red, the red color up above, and then below in the middle you've got this kind of channel that's starting to be created. It's typical wear and tear of that kind of line. It does indicate that the line is getting older and eventually will need to be replaced. It isn't as durable as the vitrified clay or the concrete in that sense, because the pipe can rust out and eventually will decay. As you can see here, we're running along about 55 feet. This section is running basically through the front yard, through the grass in front of the small patio in front of the front door. We're making a slight turn here to become a little more parallel with the actual driveway. Another turn here, and we're going to straighten out. we're basically running exactly parallel to the left side of the house here. We've got about another 20 feet. There was some of the footage, the foot measurements when we first started were from the camera actually just coming out of the reel, so we'll get the exact count as we pull out here. But again, what we're running through right now is all a cast iron pipe. Again, looks to be original, but not too much deterioration or decay on this portion of line, which is good. Okay, and we're going to be pulling out of the line here in just a second, and I'll show you where the actual cleanout was. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we've got the cleanout here. The line's right there. We've basically got a cleanout cap that sits right there. So I'll take a photo of that for the report. And then it's basically got this iron covering which sits right on top. It sits through. Pretty easy to determine. You can see we're sitting here right behind the gate. This is the left side of the driveway. We're on this portion of the house. So overall, looks like the line is in acceptable condition. We do have a couple areas. The cast iron at about 50 feet that's starting to decay. We've got the portion of the lateral, some minor stress cracking. Nothing too alarming, nothing too urgent right this second, but it is something to keep in mind that this line will require some further maintenance. You will require replacement of portions of the line at some point in the future, but something to keep in mind. But overall, looks like it's functioning as intended currently. It should have a little bit left on it. Okay, once again, this is Victor with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.